is the
He's
first
a new
name.
rookie.
He is a new rookie, man. His name is Chris
Let me check him
Duarte.
out.
Man, this guy is amazing. I believe he had like the best scoring, like the best rookie debut in the franchise history. Can you imagine that?
Oh,
Chris
really?
Duarte. Yes, can you imagine, bro? He really like. I was so impressed with that guy.
Let's go. On that point.
Hmm.
Paul George was drafted by the Pacers.
Paul George. He was. I believe he was drafted by the Pacers. I'm not sure about his
So did he
debut.
have a better performance than PG?
I believe so. I believe so because he scored about 27 points,
Oh,
66
okay.
field goal
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
percentage.
That's a really high for a rookie.
Exactly. He was shooting threes like 6 of 9 of threes. Imagine how can you come up to a debut and play like that? Of course, we're not talking about LeBron James or whoever, but man,
Man, come on. That's LeBron James.
exactly. I'm really impressed with that. Even the Indiana Pacers team is good. Like they got Demontis Sabonis, who's playing really great. Malcolm Brogdon and all the other guys. I'm not willing to explain more, but I really wanted to mention Chris Duarte because he's gonna be like really improved in the future. As I told you, that
I
my biggest
didn't.
takeaway was the youngsters of this week. The youngsters, bang, he's one of them. He is one of them.
I didn't watch the Pacers. What? How was Miles Turner? Because I always believe that Miles Turner has a future.
Miles Turner,
Yeah,
honestly,
the center, the
Miles
center,
Turner,
that young
yeah, yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
He
He
used to
he
be
he
balling
played
with.
well. He played well, but he didn't score much. He scored only 9 points. But I believe they want to rely on him defensively more because he's a 7 footer. I believe he's a great rim defender and because he had like almost 3 or 4 blocks, as I remember correctly. If I remember.
He was good
You
with
know,
it.
on the defensive end, he should be good. That's what they need him for, I believe.
All right. So we go to the West.
We go to the West. The Beast Coast.
West Coast. You got Golden State. Can't say none about them.
You can say none about them.
Uh,
Curry is
Because
from another planet. Curry is
Golden
from
State,
another planet, bro.
Golden State. Imagine this:
Hmm.
Klay Thompson is not cleared yet to play,
Facts.
and this is the performance of Golden State. I think that the West is going to struggle if the Golden State going to keep going like this. They're going to come out. They're going to the finals. I'm calling it.
I believe
I'm
so.
calling it.
I
That's it. I
believe
called
so.
it. I called it. Golden
I
State in
believe
the
so.
finals. That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
damn. You mean the
That's
final
it.
final or the Western Conference Finals?
The final.
Oh, damn. So not even the Lakers
I
coming up?
called it.
Woo!
Called it.
That's a hot take.
If they keep playing like this, finals hands down.
Mm.
With Klay Thompson as well. Come on, you saw the game where they played the Clippers. What
I
does
watched.
Steph Curry do?
Bro, did you hear about whatever his coach came up with? He said we are trying a new technique. Steph Curry is shooting coach. He said the new technique is if Steph Curry shoots it and makes it, if it touches the ring and it's not a swish, it's considered as a miss. Can you imagine that?
Ah,
It's considered as a
dang.
miss. So they're looking for perfection. Can you imagine that if you make it and if it touches anything, not a switch, if it doesn't go like straight deep to the rim, it's considered as a miss. So you need to shoot more in the workouts. Holy my, oof! I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say, man.
Finals. That's what I say.
Ooh, I'm with you. But I'm not gonna
Finals.
get so hyped because Steph Curry is still he, he's amazing. Like, but you cannot.
And
I don't know.
and we need to give respect to
Mhm.
Jordan Poole.
True, he played really well. He's
He
playing really
because in
well.
the first game where they
He's
played the
one shooting from
Lakers,
everywhere. He was shooting
he's the
from
one
everywhere.
who stepped up.
The X factor. He took a lot of pressure out of Steph Curry. He was shooting like Steph Curry. Nobody shoots like him, but he was taken off.
He was Steph Curry and the first year they got the championship. No, Jordan Poole is a player that we can watch. Looney was great.
Bielitsa, man, Bielitsa,
Draymond Green.
bro, Bielitsa. Bielitsa is a steal. They got him, like they traded for him and they got him. Bielitsa. He's playing really well. He's crashing the boards, so even though he doesn't have like he's not big, and he's shooting threes. Bro, Bielitsa is a steal, I believe. They really got him somehow. How much he scored about Jordan Poole scored 20 points in the first game, man.
Okay.
So also Bielitsa. I'm looking for Bielitsa. He had 15. He had 15, which is great. How many threes he shot? He shot 101. He got 6 of 7, 85%, which is perfect. The team is stacked until Clay comes back, and let's not forget he's a snub out of the 75th anniversary team. So that's a
We're gonna
few.
talk about that. We're
That's a
gonna talk
few.
about that because I don't like that. I don't. I saw so many people in that list. I felt like were they like that? Like, did they have that much of an impact to be on that list? Like, what is the criteria in that? I
What
need
is
to know.
It's a good question.
I
What
need
is
to
the
know because
criteria?
I don't know. Like, okay, we did not live in the '80s and all that, so we don't know the impact of these players,
Hmm?
like the big guys. But I'm sure they paved the way for the young ones. But I
Yes,
still
yes.
feel like some names, I don't know. You could have put somebody else.
It's
That's
difficult.
how I feel.
It's
It is
difficult.
difficult. It is difficult, but you gotta give respect, man. No, for real. Clay Thompson is Clay Thompson. I don't know. Did Vince Carter make that list?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
See,
No, he
Tracy
didn't.
McGrady made that list.
Tracy McGrady didn't. We can look it up as well after, but he
You
didn't make it.
see, you
He
see what I'm
didn't make it.
saying? It's not right.
The criteria, I don't know what is their criteria on making this type of decision. I don't know. Maybe they were like, okay, like it's a 75 years since the NBA started. Like if we forget about the old era, then we gotta disrespect them. Of course. Also, if you don't take like really good players nowadays, they are playing. Also, is disrespectful. I don't know how do they look at it because they had so many role players, just like Dennis Rodman. Let's say I'm not saying Dennis Rodman is not a great player. He is, but let's see Dennis Rodman and Clay Thompson. Who was great? Who was great in everything? Is
But
a
now you're
two-way
looking
player.
at different positions as well. You cannot
I'm with
match.
you. I'm with you. I'm just saying a role player. I'm not speaking about same positions.
Yeah.
I'm saying what kind of criteria? Okay, you're gonna say championships. Okay, how many Dennis Rodman has and how many
No,
Clay
plenty
Thompson
of
has?
people of like there and they don't have championships. We-
Exactly.
We're gonna
That's what I'm
talk about
saying.
the list. We're gonna talk about
Exactly.
the
We're gonna talk about
we're
the
gonna
list here.
talk about the list.
Hmm.
Let's finish up with this West.
So
Um, so
Utah
far we spoke
Jazz.
about Golden.
Yes.
Phoenix showed promise in the first game. I believe they can go ahead and be in the conversation.
Hmm.
Not a championship contender, but they can be in the conversation of like who's gonna make it in the playoffs.
Hmm.
Clippers, I believe with if Kawhi comes back, they're
I
gonna be
believe
at it
even
because
without
PG is there.
I believe even without Kawhi, they will make the playoffs. But with Kawhi, they can be a contender.
They need Kawhi.
They
PG
need
cannot do
Kawhi.
everything by himself.
Yes,
They
they'll
need
make the
Kawhi.
playoffs, but not be a contender like for the championship.
True, true.
Memphis Grizzlies,
Dallas
bro.
Mavericks. Oh, the
You look for
the
the
what?
Dallas,
The
you look
Grizzlies?
the Grizzlies and the Utah
John
Jazz.
Morant. My
Hmm.
boy Ja got it.
Jazz playing really well. He's scoring
He's a
about
great team.
40 and 30s. He's dropping a lot of points.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Ja
really
got it.
he's living up to the hype. He's way even more improved than the last season. He's on attack mode on every possession. He's moving the ball really well. Also, the Jaron Jackson guy is shooting more threes right now. He improved his game. I watched their games. They are really interesting to watch. Seriously.
Yeah, Grizzlies were good.
Hmm.
I believe they had great games until the last game they played with the Lakers. Even though Ja played really good, and he
Scored
scored 40,
40.
but
Wow. But they lost, unfortunately.
this guy, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're
Carmelo
saying.
Anthony had the
Mhm.
answer.
He had the answer. He scored
I
about
have
20,
never seen
28.
Carmelo play like this since the playoffs in 2013.
Mellow, man.
Boy, I
Mellow.
felt I felt great.
It is. It is great to see
Being a Carmelo
Carmelo.
fan and watching Carmelo play at that level again, shooting like that, that was crazy, man. And not to mention that he broke a record, so he's moving up. Now he's becoming the ninth
Wow.
NBA all team
Wow.
scoring.
He passed Moses Malone.
He passed Moses Malone. He's tailing
Wow.
Shaq right now.
Mm.
And I know he gonna pass Shaq. No disrespect to Shaq, that's the diesel. But he gonna
Hmm.
pass him. So
Hmm.
Carmelo is Carmelo. And I believe the Lakers woke up. It's just one piece that is missing, and I feel like it's still lost in this
Russell
in this
Westbrook.
whole lineup with this Westbrook. Yeah, Westbrook is still not at it. I believe the team is coming back, and still AD as well. I need AD to play bully ball. I need AD to be strong under the basket.
He should get
He
minimum
can do
30
that.
piece. Minimum. He should get 30 piece minimum. Because can you imagine, man, in this last game, like when Carmelo played really well, he's the scoring leader, man. He got 28. I'm expecting Anthony Davis getting 30 every game, but he got
And
22
he's
only.
younger than Carmelo.
Exactly. And you cannot have a role player. Look, no disrespect. Carmelo is a great player, but you cannot have Carmelo being the scoring leader and expect to win more games. It's just the Grizzlies that you played. When you play the big teams, you need Anthony Davis at least to get 30 piece. 30 piece at least to
30
have a
piece.
chance, you know?
Should be.
And Westbrook should get at least 25. And LeBron should do LeBron things. You cannot have Carmelo being the scoring leader and expect to win against Golden State, against the Nets, against the Clips. I believe this will improve going further to
It
the
will.
season.
It will.
But
Because you
that's
saw the first couple of games. They
yeah,
were
they
like
were
not
they were
not that good.
shaky.
But you
They
can see
were
the improvement. You can see the improvement game by game. But
exactly,
still, I don't
exactly.
see Westbrook there yet. I see Rondo doing his
Me neither.
thing.
Rondo will do
I
his
see
thing.
Rondo doing his thing.
Hmm.
So, and I believe you know who they miss right now?
Who?
Caruso.
That
I
guy with the
swear to
Bulls
God,
now.
if
He's with the
Caruso was
Bulls.
there, things will be different. No disrespect to Westbrook. I know Westbrook is going to find his footing someday.
Yeah, yeah.
But Caruso was a great match for the Lakers.
Also, let's not forget we didn't see Kendrick Nunn play yet. He was like ill or injured or something like that.
True.
Malik Monk is
Malik
playing
Monk
well.
stepped up.
He's
He's
playing well. Hmm.
yeah, he really improved.
But I want to see Kendrick. I want to see Kendrick Nunn. I'm waiting to see him like play more games. I'm willing to see him or like what the kind of role he will fill. I'm really interested to see that with
Yeah,
Kendrick
we'll
Nunn.
see.
Hmm.
Now, who we got as well. I told you the Timberwolves are coming. Didn't I tell you that?
You told me that, but I'm still not hyped up. I
My
like what
word is
the
bond.
Anthony. I like what Anthony Edwards is doing. He improved his 3 pointer, and he's playing like he's so interesting to watch. You know, like
Yes.
Anthony Edwards.
Yes.
I like to watch the Timberwolves just because of him. Even though Carl Anthony Towns, I believe
D'Lo,
he's
man. D'Lo.
D'Lo.
D'Lo
D'Lo
got
is
it.
amazing, but I still believe
K-Town got it.
K Town. He should be the
That's a
best player
great
of the team.
team.
But
Great team you're
Edwards,
looking at.
yep, yep. But Edwards, he's doing like more interesting stuff. You know, he
Yeah.
about the hype, about the talk. You know how it goes. The timeout for the Houston Rockets. I'm gonna take the hat off, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah. And Portland is not going anywhere, bro.
Portland. You think they're not
I know
going
they're
anywhere?
not going anywhere. I don't think
I,
they are there. I know Dame Lillard can ball. I know CJ can ball, but that team need help.
they do need help
And I
defensively.
think it's about time that D leaves.